Dear friends, today I'm going to talk about non-parametric tests. Talking about non-parametric tests, we need to understand that what is the need of non-parametric test. Basically, in data analysis, we assume that the data has a normal distribution. That means the mean, median and the mode of the data are equal to each other. But many a times when we are collecting primary data, it is possible due to various reasons that the data is not normally distributed. So we need to go for such tests which do not have any assumptions about the distribution, and they can be used for the purpose of data analysis. All these tests are known as non-parametric tests. How do we choose a test? So we choose a test based on various factors, based on data. What kind of data do we have? There are 4 types of scales. If our data is a nominal scale, ordinal scale, interval scale and ratio scale. Depending upon the kind of data it is, we would find out that which test we have to apply on the data. Basically, nominal data and ordinal data, for that these are non-metric data sets, and on these we have to use non-parametric tests. And if we have interval and ratio scale data, these are also known as metric data sets, so we can apply parametric test on these kind of data. Then what is our sample size? How many samples do we have? Based on that also we choose that which non-parametric test or parametric test we have to apply. Do we have 1 sample or 2 samples, or 1 sample which is measured 2 times so that we can do some kind of pairing? So based on that, there are various tests available on the basis of which we will choose which. Third criteria of choosing a test is purpose of study. Are we testing our data against a hypothesized value? Is it test of proportion or test of mean? Or we are comparing 2 statistics, that we are finding out the difference of 2 proportions, doing some independent sample test. Or third thing can be that we are looking for a relationship between variables. So we try to see the relationship, association between variables, and we use chi-square test or regression, where we try to see that if there is we want to know the direction of the relationship as well. So somewhere you must have already discussed and studied about it, that the data sample data variables can be classified into qualitative and quantitative variables, also known as categorical and numeric variables. And these scales are classified into 4 types. Nominal scale. A nominal scale can be a scale where it is, there's a representation, it is just a representation of, like, let's say male and female. So if you want to classify your data on the basis of gender, so it is like male and female. So whether you just denote a number 0 and 1, let's say 0 for male and 1 for female. So it can be binary indication or symbols which are assigned to it, or it can be more than that. Like if industrial sectors need to be classified, and if there are 11 industrial sectors, so 1 to 11 numbers can be given to them, to each industrial sector. And so that is how we do it. Second way is ordinal data. Now, ordinal data is where the data is ordered. It is some alphabetical order or some numerical order, or it can be some ranking which is given, or it can be like, income of people, let's say, so low income, medium income, high income. So that way it can be classified.